I almost have 20K. I can't gamble cause my country. It's probably for the best, to be honest. I mean, here's the thing. Like, I get that gambling is something that people want to avoid spreading. At the same time, I'm assuming the reasoning behind why countries will not allow gambling even on Twitch, even on something as benign as Twitch channel points, is because they don't want to spread, they don't want anyone to get addicted to the feeling of gambling and then have that transfer into monetary gambling. You know what I mean? In their daily lives. But here's the thing. I mean, there's 8 point whatever billion people on Earth. Is anyone actually gambling on Twitch and then being like, oh my God, I love this feeling. I need to go gamble in real life. But like, what percentage of Twitch chatters does that happen to? My guess would be like 1%, maybe less than 1%. I don't know. I'm also pretty biased. It has paid for me to believe one time. But wasn't that one time fun? Wasn't that one time truly unforgettable? I would never gamble IRL. I would gamble IRL. But here's the thing, this is gonna seem like it's getting really deep, and it can if you guys want it to, but I'm not intentionally getting really deep. I just wanna start by saying this. Addiction is a very serious problem. I'm not trying to be funny right now. Addiction is a very serious problem. But here's the thing, and sometimes I think to myself, wow, I really dodged a bullet by not inheriting whatever gene it is that you can be addicted to things. I will say at one point in my life, I was addicted to chewing tobacco. Isn't that crazy? But I quit back in 2017, so it's been 9.5 years. 9.5 years on the dot, I quit chewing tobacco. I used to be addicted to that, but now I'm not anymore. But like with gambling, for example, you can go look on my main channel, and it's one of the first videos I ever posted called I watched Phil Ivey's masterclass in poker and then went and gambled my rent payment or whatever. That is a true story. It wasn't financially responsible of me to do, but I did do it, and it did do well on the video. But what I find lucky, what I'm particularly grateful for, I don't know who to thank for this, but I'm just thanking the universe, I guess. When I won a bunch of money after doing a big gamble like that, I think for some people, like for gambling addicts, for example, they would like feel that feeling and be like, I need to experience that again. Oh my God, I'm meant for this. I need to experience that again. For me, I'm like, there's ain't no way I'm ever fucking getting that lucky ever again. I need to quit while I'm ahead. I'm happy never going to the card house or a casino ever again. Because literally, karma is coming after me. If I step back foot into a casino, karma is coming after me. And it's like, this guy got too lucky, we need to even out the odds. You know what I mean? But like, I just feel very grateful that I don't feel like, oh, I need to chase that feeling again. Oh my God. I'm like, I experienced that, I'm like, okay, that was a lot of fun, never again. Isn't it just circumstantial? Like, you either get addicted to something or you don't? Yeah, but like, here's the thing. Okay, here's what I will say. You guys wanna really get into it? I'll really get into it right now. Anyone who says, somehow this is political, but it shouldn't be. Anyone who says that like being gay is a choice is insane, is literally crazy. And by that exact same logic, I think it is equally crazy to say that getting addicted to something is also circumstantial. I think it's equally crazy. I think there's something that you're born with, that you just have a gene where you are very easily susceptible to getting addicted to things. And like, that's what I was talking about. You know what I mean? I guess it's up to you to choose whether or not to do it in the first place. That's totally your choice. But it is not up to you to decide whether or not you are easily susceptible to getting addicted. Did I just lose a follower for saying being gay is not a choice? You know, actually, I had somebody follow me that's called Charlie Kirk Lover 123 or something. Maybe it was them, I don't know. The kids I'm watching are repeatedly saying hi to my phone because they think we're on FaceTime. Huh? Hey, hello, kids. Kids, I've got something to say to you. Junk food is really good for you. Do you want the kids at school to think you're cool? Eat a bunch of junk food. Trust me on that one, it's gonna work. Did you see the Backrooms new movie? Great fucking question. No, I haven't, but I really want to. The majority of the people that I talk to seem to agree that Obsession was a better movie overall, subjectively. Obsession was a better movie. I cannot see myself liking Backrooms better than liking Obsession. However, I still want to see it because I think it is, I don't know. I think it's important that I see it, honestly. They're very different movies, LOL, but it's worth the watch. That's what I'm saying. I'm not gonna go into Backrooms expecting that it's as good as Obsession. I'm gonna go into Backrooms expecting that it's gonna be a good movie and like creepy, but that's, you know what I mean? That's my only expectation. Did you know Kane Persons is 21 now? Yes, I did actually. Are you aware of the new Among Us show on Paramount? Okay, brain outrunning me. Here's what I will say. I want to listen. I'm about to say an opinion. Okay, so trigger warning for anyone that doesn't like opinions. I'm not saying I'm not saying anything bad about you right now. Genuinely, I'm not. I'm not saying anything bad about anybody who likes the show. And I want to remind you guys, I know nothing about the show, and so I have a completely uninformed opinion. And if anybody does like the show you're talking about, more power to them. Honestly, I respect you. I respect you for still sticking to your guns after what I'm about to say and saying, hey, I actually like the show. It brought me happiness. But for me personally, I think I'd rather blow my shit off smooth than watch that. What about a game of Among Us? No. I'm being dramatic. You know what I mean? I'm being dramatic. Obviously, I wouldn't rather blow my shit off smooth, but like to play Among Us, I don't know, man. Like, can you guys, I'm being serious. Like, can we just be serious for a minute? And can you tell me what is the enjoyment of playing Among Us when you can see my screen? Like, genuinely. You know what I mean? And I think some people that are obviously kids are like, no, Trevor, we promise we won't look. We promise we won't look at your screen while we're playing. Like, I just need to know, like, I need you guys to like, just be honest and give me like the actual truth. What I'm hoping for is you guys are like, we don't think it's fun. It's just like funny when you're suffering. Like, that's the best case scenario. Scale of 1 to 10, Deltarune all chapters. Honestly, without even trying to rage bait, honestly, I think the reason why I'm even rating it this high is for the music. 3. Hey, it's so similar to Undertale. Why do you not like it? Is this news? Is this news that I didn't like Deltarune? Guys, should we get into it? I liked Undertale because it was my first experience to a game like that. I literally thought that every single indie game was just like text boxes and communicating the story that way. Undertale was my first ever experience with that type of game, and it was fresh and it was new and I liked it and it was very funny. And yeah, I had a good time with it. The combat was completely new, but then when I played Deltarune, it just felt like a worse version of Undertale to me. Now, remember, this is my opinion. I'm a 31-year-old man alone in my room. If you get triggered by my opinion, you need to rethink why that makes you angry. But assuming that no one did get angry, that's just the way that I felt. It felt like I felt like I was doing the exact same thing again. And like, was the story different? Yes, but I never was engaged enough in Deltarune to like care about the story, if that makes sense. Have you thought about reacting to Indie Cross? Have I thought about it? Yes. Am I gonna do it? Probably not. You know what? Fine. Guys, okay, whoever animated that is obviously incredibly talented. Whoever animated that is incredibly talented, and the sound effects sound great and they're cool, but it's like, guys, it's like, I don't know, man. It's like, you guys will be like, oh, Trevor, oh, thanks for telling us you're 31. You didn't tell us that today. Like, basically insinuating that I'm saying it too much. But it's like, it doesn't matter how many times I say it, you guys forget that I'm 31. So I'm gonna keep saying it until you guys start recommending me 31-year-old stuff. Did you see that new Roth IRA information? No, I'm assuming that nothing's changed though. $6,000 limit per year. You can only invest up to $6,000. It's tax-free when you take it out. It has to already be taxed money. I don't think anything's changed from that, right? I have notes on Roth IRA from Senior Capstone. I'll be right back. If you are being serious, I would love that.